Yo, what's up, guys? It is Wraith. I am back. Oh, it is Saturday night. Oh man. So it's nice that we have a nice 3-day weekend. We got two things that are going on tonight. We're going to do the Primarch opening, and then we're going to play Battle Sector with the new DLC for the what is it called? The I forgot what it's called. It's a new storyline mode, which they've needed because they haven't had another one since the game came out back, I think, in 2021. And that storyline mode was awesome for the Blood Angels. So I'm expecting this for the sisters to be awesome. I think it's 12 parts. So we'll at least do the first part tonight, and then we'll jump over and we're going to swap each week. We're going to do another part. So, and then tomorrow we got Toy Hammer going on, and then Monday night, because it's everybody's, well, in the United States, most of the people are off because it's Memorial Day. We're going to do an unboxing on the other two figures, which I have on the display stand, which are the Space Marine figures from the Horus Heresy, which we're not going to open up tonight. We're going to open up those on Monday. So it's just two figures that, again, it's kind of what my whole scenario with the figures is. I get the Primarch and then two figures to go with them if I'm not collecting that chapter. So tonight we're going to do Primarch. Monday night we'll do the two other figures. So, all right, let's take a look quickly at the chat, see what's going on. You guys are in here already. So Lone was like, do the lion. It's that no, we're doing Mr. Wolf tonight, getting him out of the way. You just downloaded. Oh, you just downloaded Cascade Demon Hunters. Perfect. So with the Cascade Demon Hunters, you guys have heard me ad nauseum say how much I love that game. That is we're going to do a playthrough, brand new playthrough on that once I get my cosplay and I have the Grey Knight's Interceptor, this one right here. Once I get the Grey Knight's Interceptor cosplay full outfit, and because the helmet has a mic and a headset on the inside, I'm going to try at least to be able to play a full run on Cascade Demon Hunters over the course of a couple weeks with the helmet on and talking to you guys with the voice mod of a Space Marine. So that should be pretty fun and quite an adventure to get through. So that'll be interesting. But I'm glad you got Cascade, so you'll be able to play it with us as we go through it. I'll play it after I finish Doom. Cool. How far are you in Doom, by the way? I've unboxed all my Primarchs. What's up, Cyber? Save Sanguinius. So you got to see Sanguinius opened up a week ago. So that's pretty cool. I also have 4 to 5 of the Chosen on there. Sweet, dude. Those are awesome figures. I still have them sitting on my stand over here. On my extra stand. Those are really good figures. Let's move this up here for a second. Where are you, Google Chat? There you are. Let's move you. Oh, it's not moving. Interesting. Oh, because I have it locked. That would be why. There we go. Now we're moving it. Now we're doing stuff. But do the Magnus. No, we're doing the wolf tonight. We're gonna do him tonight. So, I do have Abaddon. A couple Salamanders and Jesters were my first figures. Cool. So, did you get any of the Justarian Terminators also? I love those figures. Those are my first Horus Heresy figures, and I love them. So, you're halfway with Doom. Okay, cool. I have to start playing. Maybe after we do the unboxing, we'll do either Space Marine 2 or Doom on Monday night. So that'll be fun. So, all right, guys, I'm going to put you on hold for a second. I'm going to turn the lights on, and then we're going to do the Primarch unboxing. So, all right, guys, I will be right back. All right, guys, we are back. By the way, let me know if the music is too loud. For some reason, I cannot hear it. I can see that it is at, let's bump it up just a little bit. A little bit there. A little bit of background music on. So again, like I was saying before, we got Russ to open, and we got his alternate helmeted head, which is a huge deal for me, because obviously I need to have helmets with all of my JOYTOY or all the Warhammer 40K Space Marine figures. Very important. Very, very important. So we have that. And yeah. So these are the other two figures that I was telling you guys about. These are, again, my whole deal is with any of the Primarchs, I'm buying the Primarch, and then I'm picking up two figures to go with him. Kind of like to stand next to him on my huge display that I'm going to be setting up very soon here. So the two figures that I picked out were the Legion Praetor, which I think was pretty good pickup, and I also picked up one of the Deathsworn pack because I thought those guys looked pretty cool. It was very unique. So I need those Primarch helmets and Russ's spear still. Yeah, so CTC changed. We'll talk about it tomorrow night on the Toy Hammer news. But CTC changed they moved all of their custom figures or custom figure parts, helms, heads, backpacks, banners, and so on, to a new website called WOG.com. Or WOGCoolToys.com. I forgot what it was called, but I'll put it up tomorrow, and they have everything there, because tomorrow night I'm going to do my custom order, because there's a bunch of stuff that I've been putting off on picking up from CoolToysClub until I had like a good amount of stuff. So tomorrow night on the Toy Hammer stuff, we're going to do an order there, and we're going to check out their website. So that should be fun. We also got some JOYTOY news as well this past week to talk about, which is pretty cool. We got the Iron Warriors, and I'm actually working on the next animated short that I do for each of these releases for the Iron Warriors. This one's taking a little bit longer just because I have a couple other things going on. Plus, I also had I'm trying to do something a little bit different. I'm trying to make the entire thing animated, except for maybe one or two still shots, and I'm trying to use my own background graphics and stuff like that. I'm trying not to use just what CoolToysClub or JOYTOY has out as promotional material. I'm trying to create my own stuff. So it's a little bit of a process, and I'm learning it. So anyway, let's see what else we got here in chat. GW is releasing a Leman JOYTOY. Feels like a tease for the for the readers. Yes, I agree. What's going on, Tropico? Good to see you in here. I haven't seen you in here before. So anyway, so we've got Leman Russ tonight. We'll do these two, the Legion Praetor and the Deathsworn pack, on Monday night, when I have we're going to do an additional special unboxing on that night, because I'll be off, so I have an excuse to do some more stuff. So anyway, so this is the CoolToysClub helmeted head for Russ, which, by the way, it's not official, right? So Russ never had any art, I don't believe, of him having any type of a helmet. Being of like the type of Viking type of a character, they never would wear a helmet. I guess not really. Well, they would wear like a helm or something. But anyway, but all of my figures have to have a helmet. Even Sanguinius, Horus, and so on. Like all the Primarchs have to have a helmet. So this was the cool one. This is the one by CoolToysClub, and now they're called WOG Toys. But yeah, so I'm very happy I picked this up. So we're gonna pop that on there later. And then we got Leman Russ himself. So I am not a big Space Wolves fan. Space Wolves, if you read the book or you listened to the audiobook, The Emperor's Gift, which by the way is an awesome book or audiobook, the Space Wolves they kind of kick the Grey Knights' butt, which is not too cool, or at least some of them. I think they're the lesser Grey Knights. So, but either way, this is a very cool figure. When I originally got him, some of the Primarchs I don't immediately order, like for instance Magnus. This one I definitely immediately ordered, just because of his weapons and everything that he has. I wanted him right away. I didn't want to wait. Magnus, I waited to see if I could get him for cheaper, Him, I ordered, I would say, probably within the first 2 weeks of him being available for order. So, all right, so he comes with a lot of cool stuff here, actually. He comes, looks like a revolver bolter pistol. I don't think that that's a special named weapon. He comes with a two-headed axe. He comes with an awesome-looking sword that almost looks like a Shadowmourne from the World of Warcraft. And he actually shares resemblances to Arthas from World of Warcraft, which is kind of funny. Then he comes with a dagger, and he comes with a hatchet. So, and he comes with a shield, which is pretty cool. So, he comes with a bunch of stuff. So let's take him out. Let's bust him open and see what we got here. All right, so did I open it? Yeah, open it on both sides. Let's see what we got with Russ. Now, this is being annoying. Let's see, what's this? Why are you being annoying? Oh, I know why it's being annoying. It's this piece right here. There we go. All right. All right, all right, all right. So, let's see. By the way, we have, so Dallas Open's currently going on. And we got the channel friend there, Michael Farley, who's playing his Grey Knights this week. So, I think it was Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is the tournament, or Saturday and Sunday, something like that. I know that's being streamed live right now on Warhammer TV, so or on their YouTube channel. But again, we get the nice display, or the nice packaging from JOYTOY rather. Don't know why I can't talk right now. Everything is nice and snug. As you can see, nothing moved around, which is pretty cool. And here we go. Here's Russ himself. So he comes with two heads. Oh, and he has a nice weight to him. We'll bring out Sanguinius in a little while, and we'll do a quick comparison. But yeah, he feels pretty cool. Let's move the black box out of the way so you guys can see. Hopefully it's coming on the screen. Yeah, it's coming fine. Because I was a little worried because I have the gray and white or off-white checkered bottom. What do you guys think, by the way? Did you saw the Skulls event? There was that new desk that it's supposed to be a computer desk, but there's that new desk by Secret Lab, and it's the Warhammer one with the map, the star map of Warhammer 40K. And I was thinking of getting that as a new display. But I think this is actually more expensive than what I put together here. But I was thinking of getting that just as an excuse to get something else. But I think I'm going to hold off. We'll see. They're actually offering a huge mouse mat of that whole star map. So that's pretty cool. So I'll probably wait for that. So Russ is pretty cool. I like this. Is very malleable. We've seen it's a little bit stiff in certain places. But I like the paint job and the coloring on it on the wolf hide. He's got, oh, this is actually, it's not even, wow, that's cool. I haven't seen that before. So we get, I thought these would be just stuck on. These are actually not stuck on. These are separate pieces that are attached. And we got the wolf's teeth necklace on the back of his cloak. And we got his really cool looking power pack. Very nice. And we got the wolves. And they're not totally, there's a little bit of almost dry brushing on the wolves' snouts here, which is pretty cool. So it's not completely gold or bronzes. It's like a bronzes gold. And then we got the grinning face of him, which is fine. Very, very Norse looking, which is pretty cool. And then he's got his hair tied into some different, almost, I wouldn't say symbols, but stones, and he's got some purple gem attached on his hair there. So pretty cool. Overall, nice solid figure. So on him, he has his dagger already in here. Thank God this is not a sculpted part. Oh, this is awesome. Thank goodness. And let's see. So he comes with, on him, he comes with a open hand and a fist. Now let's take a look at the articulation. So he has, these are the metal joints on his arms, which is great. So he has the disjointed arm, but that's fine because you get the shoulder pad in there pretty easily. And on this side, oh, on the shoulder pad, he also has, again, the loose pieces, the faux, like metal almost, like chains, which is pretty cool. And again, the same thing. So he's got the extended out arm shoulder peg right in there, you can see. And that's that metal peg that goes back in. And he can actually go out pretty far. We don't want to go too far out. Oh no, there's this, actually the wolf goes out pretty far. He can get pretty far extension. Oh, he has drop down hips too. Very cool. So he's got the drop down. Did somebody tell me that Alfarius or somebody was one of the first? But he's got drop down hips. I have to check that with Sanguinius. I don't think Sanguinius had drop down hips. Maybe I'm wrong. But Russ has got drop down hips, which is pretty cool. And then the nice solid articulation. I really like this. The armor look to this on Russ. Very cool. He's very cool looking. And then we get the toe articulation on his feet, which is nice. And then we can push it out that far. So, very cool. All right, we're going to put him down. We'll look at the chat really quick. We'll see what you guys are saying, what you think. Let us go. Oh, my chair is all taken over by pieces. Let me move this out of the way. All right, what's going on here? So last one was Tropico. There we go, live chat. Let's see. Just give me a second. There we go. The chapter master of the Space Wolf one shot the chapter master. Yeah, I was really angry when that portion of the story happened. Not very cool. Not very cool at all. I was very quite upset actually. But yeah, at least it wasn't a hatred for Russ, and he didn't kill or kick College Rigor's butt. So I recently finished the Tithe episode with the Custodies, and man, does she sound goofy, but at least the action was cool. Yeah, I will say with that episode, if she didn't talk, you would never have known it was a girl with the way the action was on that, which was amazing. Like the animation, fighting the large Tyranids, that was pretty cool. Love the wolves' heads on the exhaust vents of his power pack. Yeah, those were pretty cool. Runes, that was what it was called. Yep, he's got the runes on his back and also braided into his hair. Leman is second last in the Primarch rankings for me. Yeah, so do I. He does feel really bulky. Yeah. Actually, let me bring over Sanguinius, because I want to do a quick comparison between these two before we start popping out all of Russ's stuff and we throw the helm on. So let's see. So I got Sanguinius is here, and now he's got his monster-sized wings on. So let's see. So here's a really good example of the quality that JOYTOY has with their, especially the Primarchs, man. And again, the helm on Sanguinius, oh man, I love that helm, dude. Even though it's a little bit shinier than the rest of his armor, except for his legs, this really pops though. But yeah, Russ, I guess, is a little bit bulkier. I really want to quickly check the hips here on Sanguinius. Does Sanguinius have drop-down hips? I don't think so. Oh, he does. They all do. Yeah, Sanguinius has the drop-down hips as well. So, the only thing that bugs me with Sanguinius is the neck. I need to get like a replacement neck or something, because unless he's doing some action like that, you can see his neck being all fleshy and stuff. So anyway, so here we go, Russ. So yeah, so we're gonna have to, let's check and see exactly what he comes with. So he's got, wow, this axe looks really cool. Very cool, very Norse. We got the wolves right there. Very cool looking. Very nice. Feels solid too, and there's no portion that comes off. Very nice. And I guess this is the power portion of his axe. So he's got his axe there. Bring Russ up here. And then obviously he comes with his obligatory stand. So we'll throw that into my stand container. where I have like a ton of them. And then we get the extra helm, which is actually kind of funny because these heads, unhelmeted heads, are never going to be on display for me. It's nice. Probably need a little bit more paint job on the HUD. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. The head, he comes with an extra head. He has his axe right there. This is pretty cool. I like this. I like that he comes with like a little buckler. It's not a full shield, but it's definitely cool. It's more of a buckler. Probably a little bit too big for a buckler, but this is pretty cool. Which way is this supposed to go? I guess this way? Can't really tell. I don't know if that's a person. That's a skull. I guess that's a skull. But it looks pretty cool. Very nice. I like the grayish blue on all of this. And then I guess it's supposed to go like that. So that's cool. And then we get his humongous kick-ass looking sword. Look at that. It definitely looks like Shadowmourne from World of Warcraft. Very cool. Or at least it has, you know, aesthetically it looks a little bit like it. It's pretty cool. And actually it's kind of funny. Russ looks a little bit like the Lich King. This is cool. I like that. And then we get his little hand axe or tomahawk. Pretty cool. Nice. All these are really well made and well put together. Alright, and here comes this one. This is his revolver. Oh, cool. And it actually does spin. So the chamber spins for his bolter pistol. Very nice design. Very cool. Does this come out? I feel like this comes out. Somehow this comes. I feel like this... Watch me break it. This definitely opens up because it's got a little hinge on there. Somehow does this thing open up right here? You guys in the chat, anybody who has this already, let me know how this is supposed to open up because I feel like I'm gonna break it. But this is cool. This is nice. Very cool. I like the handle too. It's got a little bit of texture on it too. And then we get his obligatory set of hands. We get his 2 pistol grip hands. Which I'll have to... Am I gonna do pistol grip? No, we're not gonna. We're gonna holster his pistol. And we got his grippy hands. And he's got his little spike studs for punchy action. So he's got 2 grippy hands, which we'll throw on there. And then he's got... Is this a pistol? What is this? This is a pistol grip hand. Is this for... What is this extra hand for? This is a gripping hand. This is a more open gripping hand. Oh, this is for the shield. I guess this is for the shield. I don't know what this is for. I would assume his pistol would fit with the... This looks like a pistol grip finger. Right? What the heck? Why does he come with 3 sets of pistol grip hands? Unless I am missing something here. I must be missing something. Alright, so that is everything that Russ comes with. Let's see if anybody in the chat knows. What's up, Spark? What's going on? I like, he's pretty cool. I like him. Even though he's a space wolf, I like him. I think it's his legs that may seem over bulky to me. I really enjoy him though. Love the shield. And it plugs onto his back. Oh, I didn't know it plugs onto his power pack. That's cool. Very cool. You can attach the shield onto his power pack. That's cool. He has a place for his mini axe. Yeah, I saw that on his cloak. He has that little loop on the back. Won't break. I wish he could holster his pistol. Yeah, actually, I thought that's actually kind of interesting. He doesn't have a holster for it. I checked it, just tucked it into his side. For his axe, it sits a bit of an angle, but it seems more natural. 1 in 10 can't even. Lone is just ready to like drop him down in points. You know, the fur on his right side. Would not recommend. Oh man, I mean, I'm tucking into his fur on the right. All right, cool. All right, we're all caught up with chat. All right, so he comes with some cool weapons. First things first, we're gonna switch out his hands. Why does he come with? So he comes with one open hand and one fist hand. That's odd. Is it for his shield? Is that how his shield is supposed to go? No. Either or. Alright, so you guys are saying his shield can be put on his back. I'm gonna guess it just goes over the exhaust or that portion of it. That's cool. That's actually really cool. So it's just gonna port right onto there. Oh, I like that a lot. That's really cool. I like that. Very nice. Alright, so his axe, I believe his axe goes, is it here? Or is it on the inside? I thought I saw something over here. Thought I saw something else. We got one there. We got the hunk of plastic on his back. That's where his pistol should have been able to go. They should have hollowed this out. I hate when they do this. We just have this huge hunk of plastic on his back as a quote-unquote empty holster. I don't know. That always bugs me. Alright, so we gotta switch out his hands. We're not gonna do pistol grip hands on this. We're gonna do normal hands, normal grippy hands. So yeah. By the way, so Spark, so you can't, so unfortunately that package is lost, right? So what I'd like to do is figure out something with you, because I'm going to be sending that. You're definitely going to win that hoodie contest that's going on right now. You're like 95% ahead of everybody else. Lone, I think, is somewhat in it, kind of in a blowout. But what I want to figure out for you though is a safer place to send shit to you, because I feel like every time I send something to you, it's always like this cat and mouse game to see if they're going to deliver it to your house, which sucks for you. But I want to see, maybe we'll get you a PO box or something, because yeah, I don't want people stealing your shit, dude. That sucks. So we'll figure something out. All right, so we got two grippy hands on him. He is going to hold. Yeah, I'm gonna guess his axe just goes back here. Yep. This just goes back there, which is pretty cool. You know, he reminds me of very much like a frontiersman with this whole outfit and everything. It's very cool. All right, so we're gonna turn it that way. All right, and before I start throwing weapons in his hands, we're going to throw the helmeted head onto here. So we're going to throw his helmeted head on. We'll take his normal I am angry face off. Come on, don't break on me. There we go. All right, so cool. All right, good. See, this is the difference between this one and the Sanguinius one. This one has an extra neck piece. The Sanguinius one didn't. So this is going to fit even better than the Sanguinius one fit, because I'm not going to have an issue where it's all, oh, that looks so cool, dude. Oh, so much better. I know you guys aren't as big of a, it's not as big of a deal with you guys with the helmets, but like, I don't know, dude. Like the helmets for Warhammer 40K, especially the Space Marine helmets, are so iconic and cool. Like that's what one of the things that drew me in was the Space Marine helmets. So to have your most important dude not have a helmet on for each of their chapters is just mind-boggling to me. So actually they did a really good job on this helm. I like this a lot. This is how he's going to be displayed in my big display room once I finish it up. So we got the extra hands. We're going to keep, I guess this is a grippy hand for his pistol. It's such a weird grip hand. Maybe it's a special grip hand for his pistol. So let's see. So sword, I guess we'll do two weapons in his hand, because he's not going to be able to holster one of them. So we'll have him hold both. Plus, he's a Primarch and he's a Viking-like character, so whatever. Alright, let's get his hand off. And this shouldn't be that big of a deal. These are more malleable than... Yeah, this is going to be easy to get in. Let's just get it past that thumb. And there we go. We'll ride it up on the hilt. So he's got a nice tight grip on there. Very nice. Oh, I actually really like this figure, dude. I'm surprised. Surprised that I like this figure as much as I do. This is really cool. I love the... You know what it is? I'm a Grey Knights fan. I love this steel-like bluish gray color of his armor. I think it's so cool. Alright, so for the axe, we're going to go a little bit lower on his grip, where the thicker part of the axe is. The axe handle, rather. So, that's pretty cool. Ah, man, his double-headed axe is really cool. By the way, double-headed axes are a terrible idea. You wind up hurting yourself more with this than you would your enemy. Right, let's get his hand on. There we go. Very cool. Dude, his helmet looks so cool. Oh, man, I love the helmet. Oh, dude. Same thing with Sanguinius. We'll get Sanguinius in here in a second. But he looks so cool. I love that his shield... Thank you for giving me the heads up on that. I wouldn't have figured that out. But his helmet... I mean, his shield on his back... Oh, dude, he is so cool. So cool. Wow, I think he's going to be the first Primarch that's going to be a desk figure. Because I'm going to retire the Space Marine figures. I'll put they're already to the side. But he's not crazy. Like, he can't really have Sanguinius because of his wings as a desk figure. But I think this is definitely going to be my first desk figure for a Primarch. So he's going to take the honor of first desk figure in my collection as the Primarchs. Oh, I really like his weapons. So cool. I really didn't think I was going to like him that much. Wow, he's so cool. Speaking of helms, I have the CoolToysClub helm for Magnus, and I forget who I showed it to, but we'll show it tomorrow again. I've shown it a bunch of times before on the Toyhammer streams, but the Magnus head from CoolToysClub looks absolutely insane. But this looks so cool. Oh man, I really like this figure. I really like the tone of this gray. Just everything about it. Oh man, am I a Space Wolves fan? No, that can't be possible. Right? I don't think so. Very cool. His shoulders, everything about this figure. Very nice, dude. He feels well put together, too. I know that you were saying, I think it was Lone was saying that he feels a little bulky. I don't know, I think the legs are awesome. I love the tree trunk, the tree trunk-like legs he's got. Very sturdy. Oh man, his weapons are awesome. Nice. Everything is nice and tight on this figure. Nothing is loose. Again, all of the Primarchs, all the way from Guilliman to Horus and Sanguinius, and now to Mr. Leman Russ here, the Wolf. They're great figures, man. Super tight. Again, we're paying the premium price on these. This was... I think I got Russ for 90? Yeah, I think I got him for 90. But he's awesome. And again, none of this stuff is really in the way. The wolf that's sitting on his hip, he can get out to the side because it's on there. He can't get a full split, but he can get far enough out that it's not impeding his articulation. Very cool, dude. And then the other thing too is he can get into because of his the way that his shoulders are, he can easily get into two-handed grips on both of these weapons. And if you saw the cover, he has his sword in a two-handed grip, which is a little bit weird because how is he going to... I guess he can get it. I guess there's enough room on the bottom of that hilt to get his other hand in there. But he's definitely going to be a desk figure. I'm going to be messing around with him with all different all different poses and stuff, and I'll be posting some pictures as well on Instagram. Also on YouTube community, I think I'm going to do more posting on there. I feel like that's a better place for me to keep everything. So, but he's awesome, dude. All right, so let's go really quickly to the chat, see what you guys think. I think he's great. Let's see. All right. Wow, here we go. He's gonna punch a great height. The loop on his cloak is for the hatchet. I figured that out. Very good. Don't sell with UPS. So they're garbage. So do you are you okay getting if I send it with like FedEx or UPS? Do you have any problems getting those then? Barbarian Viking. Yeah, he's a Viking. An excited son who's rare of the wolves became a slight heretic, but nobody calls him out on it because they're scared he's gonna bite them and they'll get rabies. Oh, he's got a small knife on his left side. He does. He's got so many like bladed weapons, dude. No, not the helmet. Oh wait, it's Leman. I forgot. I don't care about him. Lo, what is the problem with me with having these helmeted heads? I gotta have helmets on all of my guys' heads. Magnus is one of the Primarchs who I probably won't buy. Yeah, again, Magnus was I waited a really long time to buy him, and I got him for $70 on the JOYTOY TikTok. So, I have Russ poised similar weapons or in opposite hands. Oh, cool. Barely any accessories, plain red, a bit horn. Trader. I want a pre-demon Angron. Yeah, that would be cool. I know we're getting the Angron in maybe a couple months, I think. Yeah, right, August, I think he's coming out. He was mistreated. I don't associate with JJ anymore. Fulgrim, dude, Vulcan, dude, if there was any kind of indication what we're getting next as far as a Primarch, or at least this year, we're 1000% getting Perturbo, and we're 1000% getting Vulcan. That Horus Heresy preview was like, you know, we got with the last preview that they had a couple of years ago, we got those figures right away. We got the Sons of Horus and we got the Emperor's Fists. So we're 1000% going to get Vulcan and Perturbo, and we'll get more of the Iron Warriors. So I'm really excited. I want to see those Saturn Terminators, and I want to see the Siege Dreadnought for these Salamanders. I think they'll look insane, and they make sense for them to come out with them first too. So extra accessories, gun towers, swords, everything for Vulcan. Yes. Lion. Let's see. He's a Viking. I feel the way about Horus. All right. We're all caught up. Let's get some of his other brothers in here. So we got Russ, how he's gonna stay. So we got him. We got Mr. Sanguinius here. There's other stuff over to the side. We're gonna get the shortest brother, which I think they'll probably do another version of, right? Because he's kind of tiny now. Right? Look at how small Guilliman is. Wow, I gotta bring this up farther. Hold on. Jeez. Crazy wings. Look how small Guilliman is to his brothers. So we're definitely gonna have to get a new version of Guilliman, I would think, right? I know Guilliman is pretty short, but he's just extra short, and also some of the he shouldn't be this short. So I think we're gonna get a new version of Guilliman at some point. Maybe they'll call it the Horus Heresy version. I still like this figure, but he is definitely a little bit out of scale with his other brothers. So yeah, so those are the three that I've opened so far that are not traitors. And so we got him all nice and handy. The biggest and bulkiest of the brothers. The number one traitor on the list. Oh, are we going to get him in here? Let's get... You know what? I'm going to have to move his wings. Let's move his wings down. Yay for articulated angel wings. Alright, we'll get his wings down. Alright, so we got Sanguinius. We got Russ. He's gonna sit on his wings. Then we got Guilliman. Actually, no, we'll put Russ next to Horus just to give an idea. Man, Horus is definitely the biggest, bulkiest of them all. Look at this. Well, he's in Terminator armor, so, or a la Primarch Terminator armor. So look at the sizes for there right now for the brothers. Vulcan is going to be massive, dude, because he's the tallest of all the Primarchs, so he's going to be really big. So this is all of my Primarchs right now that I have opened. I have all of the Primarchs, but I haven't opened all of them. So very cool. So let me think. I'm collecting all the Blood Angels. Shit, I think I'm gonna get more Space Wolves. Damn it! We'll see after tomorrow, after Monday night, after I open up those two, the Deathsworn and the these two right here. After I open up the Praetor and the Deathsworn, because these are 30K figures. I won't buy the 40K Space Wolves, but I will buy. I think I'm gonna buy more of these. I love this grayish blue color. I think that's awesome. And I'm already a huge loser because I bought all of pretty much everything that goes with Horus I've bought. I think I'm missing, I think 5 Sons of Horus figures, and then I'm done with all of, I have all the Justarian, I have Abaddon, and so on. I have all the Terminators. Still one of my favorite is him. So I don't care. I'm just going to show him anyway. Any reason, any excuse to show him. Dude, he's so cool, dude. Can you imagine how big the Saturn Siege Terminators are going to, I mean, the Dreadnoughts are going to be? Oh my god, dude. They're going to be so huge. So huge. That's why I have to get my, my area set up in my garage. So, yeah, so very cool. Very, very cool. I like all of these so far. I will say, seeing all of these together, I am very happy I made the decision last year to ditch all the other things that I was collecting and just concentrate on Warhammer 40K and the Horus Heresy line, because I knew with the amount of stuff that was coming out that, like everything else, I wasn't going to be very interested in. And so diving into this, making the decision to do this, that's been great. And I'm meeting some really awesome people, you guys. So, all right. So we got these guys over on the side, which is cool. So we got all of our brothers together. Man, do you think we'll get a Horus pre-traitor? So you think we'll get a, you know, when he is the Lunar Wolves version? You think we'll get that? That'd be pretty cool. And then here we go. We're going to put Mr. Wings back into my display here behind me. And then we'll take a final look at Russ and final decision, and we'll see what I have him rated at. So, because I've rated all of the other Primarchs so far. For these so far, I would say Horus is, I think I rated him a 9. Yeah, I rated Horus a 9. Sanguinius is a 9. Guilliman is probably, I think at the time he was an 8.5. So, and then we got Russ. So what am I going to rate Russ? I'll be honest with you. I think this is awesome. I think this is a great figure, dude. I think this is one of my favorite figures so far. I actually like him more than Sanguinius. Sanguinius is cool, and I really like the golds. But man, Russ is so cool, dude. I love these weapons. I love these weapons. I'm a sucker for melee weapons. And boy, does he got a lot. He's got 4. He's got a huge, unuseful double-headed axe. He's going to hurt himself. He's got a great-looking broadsword. He's got a sweet-looking dagger, which is holstered. Very cool. I love the metal paint. There's a little mist paint right down here on the bottom. Yeah, that's kind of sucks a little bit. I don't know. Is that mispaint? No, that's not actually. Yay! It's not mispaint. It's actually the way that it's sculpted. There is a little tiny bit of extra paint there, but it's not too bad. Yay! No mispaint. Not on my almost $100 Primarch figure. And then on the back, oh, I love the shield on the power pack. The extra hatchet that he has. He reminds me of such like a frontiersman, like a Davy Crockett type of dude. Very cool. And the entire thing that puts this entire the helm puts everything together. I love this. Again, I don't have a problem with the unhelmeted heads, but man, oh man, do I love having my guys fully armored. Look at, he's got this entire power armor on him. Why would you not have a helm protecting the most important piece of your entire body? If you lose your arm, you're okay. If you lose your leg, you're okay. If you lose your head, you're dead. So, what the hell? Anyway, it's awesome. He's definitely going to be my desk figure. Definitely. And then we got the revolver. Does this come... So I'm going to keep this hand on here, and I can always just swap out the hand on my desk. So this is cool. Very cool. I don't think this is called anything in particular. But it looks like a stub-nosed revolver almost. Or a rhino pistol. Very cool. A rhino revolver. Alright, and then we got the extra hands. So, very cool. Alright guys, that is my review on Russ. He is a 9. Wow. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought that I would have had a Space Wolf rated at a 9? Wow. Alright, so again, Monday we're going to do the 2 of his friends, or 2 of his Legion. I'll get these parts over here on the side. All this stuff's going to go on my desk too. So we'll do these Monday night. So make sure you chime back in. And I've been forgetting to press this the entire time. But if you guys... Oh man, I have it in the wrong spot too. Let me bring it over. Nope. Where is it? Oh man, if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe, even though you can't see it right now. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. It definitely helps me out. Lets me know that you guys like this stuff and you want to continue seeing me doing it. I'll be honest with you, even if you didn't like it, I still would do it. This is the main reason why I have this channel. So, all right, guys. All right, so we're going to take a look at the chat and we'll go full screen and we'll do a final thought on Russ. So give me a second and I will be right back. All right, guys, we're back. So make sure you guys can hear me, okay? You guys can hear me, right? Turned off music. There we go. Oh no, Cascade Demon Hunters. What am I doing? Hold on one second. I don't know why that happens. Where we at? Come on, Cascade. Let me turn you off. It's not even on, actually.
There we go. Okay. All right. So, final thoughts. Definitely one of my favorite Primarchs that I've gotten. I think that the fact that he has so many melee weapons, I think that's probably one of the reasons why I like him so much. I definitely love the grayish blue color of his armor. It looks a lot like the Grey Knights, even though his brethren had a problem with my buds. So, but he looks awesome, dude. Very cool. He's definitely gonna. He's not too big. Like sitting down next to you, he's not too big. And he doesn't have these massive angel wings, or Sanguinius would have taken that first spot. But yeah, Russ is gonna be the first person taking the spot we're having the desk spot on my on this area. So pretty cool. All right, good. All right, guys. So final thoughts. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know now what you guys think. I see that helmet in the back. Yes, we got the Grey Knights Terminator helmet in the back. That is actually not the helmet that is coming for because my cosplay is not here yet. So you guys will be sick to see me because I'm going to be wearing that cosplay helmet all the time and using the voice mod. So you guys are going to be like, can you please stop? But yeah, he's awesome. I can't put him down, to be honest with you. Man, I don't think I would have liked him as much if I didn't get this helm. Man, this helm is really nice. I really like this. All right, guys. We're going to kill the review there. Again, we'll be back on Monday night. We're going to review the other ones. But right now, we got the gameplay. We're going to jump over to Battle Sector in about 5 minutes. And we're going to do the new... God, I forget what it's called, but it's the story mode for the sisters. I'm dying to play it because I love the scenarios, or the scenario mode with the Blood Angels, which is awesome. The story mode with the Blood Angels. So I'm dying to see what this is like for the sisters. So, all right, guys, we're gonna call it there. The helm, to answer your question, fits. Oh, it fits fine. Like it's more than enough room. The problem is I can't see shit in it. I cannot see anything. The eye sockets are a bit too high up, so I wind up just looking through like nothing. So I can't really see anything, so I can't really wear it effectively. Like, I can put it on my head, but I can't really see anything effectively. So, but yeah, all right, guys, we are gonna call it there. I appreciate everybody who's watching. Again, if you like this content, please like and subscribe, guys. All right, guys, I'm Wraith. I'm out. I'll be back if you guys are watching this live, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. If you guys are not watching this live, go check out some of my other videos. All right, guys, later.